so strongly about reproductive health for hens, especially because they're so selectively bred to lay so many eggs that it just wreaks horrible havoc on their body.
I ever tell you the story of how you did?
Like that guy?
Yeah, that's a Muscovy.
What's he doing up there?
Play in the deep end and you is the underdog.
What's up? How we doing? Yeah, this has been a phenomenal event. Thank everybody who's put this on. Jenny, Anya, thank you for setting me up. Anya, I was just on Facebook like, hey, I'm looking to do comedy. And she was like, I got you, I'm gonna set you up. Yeah, I've been vegan for about 13 years. It's easy. It was a beautiful woman. Everybody asked me, how you go vegan? It was a bad bitch, okay? It was a bad bitch, okay? That's all you need is a bad bitch. That's all you really need. People always ask me too, like, why are you vegan? Why are you vegan? A couple of reasons. I think mainly is because I'm lazy. I'm vegan because I'm lazy. Yeah. I'd rather eat food that sits still, you know? A mango lets you know when it's ready, you know. Mango be all sweet smelling, you know, it lets you know. How you know when the chicken's ready? One of my favorite things though about being vegan is like popping up vegan food on your family or people who don't expect it to be like a vegan, you know, dessert or something. And like 2 years ago, I was at my family's house during the holidays, and I brought back home like some Cinnaholic cinnamon rolls, which is like a vegan company, and all the cinnamon rolls disappeared in like 20 minutes, down to the icing. And the moment that I was like, well, y'all know those are vegan, everybody in my family, I knew they was vegan. Now that you say something, I can taste it. Why would you just destroy the whole thing? I knew it was. And it's easy being vegan. It's really easy being vegan. It's only tough around the holidays because I'm the only one in my family praying over an acai bowl. Yeah, give honor to the blueberry farmers. The granola farmers had some hard work this season, yeah. I love dating vegan women. I hope to not get too X-rated. I'm sorry, the sun is still out. There's still sunlight out. There's animals around. I hope not to get too X-rated. But I love dating vegan women too, because vegan women, you know, a little spiritual, you know. And when you date a vegan girl, they don't want to just know your birthday. They want to know the time. Now, what time were you born? Now I'm calling my mom. Hey, Mom, what time was I born? She on the other end, get away from that bitch. Get away from her. I'm like, Mama, I just need to know. How you know I'm with a girl, right? Get away from her. That's a witch. Now, you go to a vegan girl's house, they playing them binaural beats. You know, they got that 432 hertz. You can't, how you going front with the 30? You can't fuck with a girl who's playing with the frequencies. You lost. You already in the sauce, man. You done. You gonna fall in love, man. You gonna fall in love. Any girl playing with the frequencies, you gonna fall in love, man. It happened, man. I actually, though, one year, I'm single right now, but I got vegan catfish 2 years ago. Yep, I got vegan catfish, man. This girl told me she was vegan, and we're dating for like 6 months. But I noticed every time she got drunk, she was ordering Buffalo Wild Wings. Like, bitch, what you ordering? Celery, bitch? They ain't got no vegan items. It happens though. But then another part of me felt kind of, I was like, yo, man, if I make a girl go vegan or at least act like she vegan, hey, that's not too bad either, you know. Y'all notice when people use the phrase, it is what it is, it's never something positive. You're never like, hey, John, I heard you hit the lotto. It is what it is. It don't work that way. No, it's more like, man, these bills are due. I just got a ticket and I got fired, but you know, it is, I'm gonna keep on trucking. is what it is. But when I noticed, like, it is what it is low key like a Zen Buddhist. It's kind of like an African proverb. It is what it is there to keep you from crashing out. Like, it is what it is. There's only, like, life at the top, you got phenomenal. And then you got shit's pretty good. And right up under shit pretty good, you got shit's pretty cool. And right up under shit's pretty cool, you got oh shit. And right up under all shit, you got it is what it is. And you try to stay between shit's pretty cool, oh shit, and it is what it is. Cause right below it is what it is fuck it. And you can't hang out and fuck it for too long. You're gonna find out some shit you don't want. You try to stay right where it is what it is. It's some Zen Buddhist shit, man. No, I love vegan women. Vegan women are dope. I feel like every now and then, though, sometimes you catch a vibe with someone who's slightly in a different space. You know, like you want to find people on a similar little rhythm, someone you can connect with. Like I was hooking up with this one girl once, and I felt like our energy was slightly off. Our rhythm was slightly off. Like if my kisses were sold in a record store, they'll be in the R&B section. You know, I was coming in with the smooth kisses. I was coming in with the boom, boom, jump on it, boom, boom, let's do it, boom, boom, ride it, boom, boom, my, you know. Some of y'all out there, I see. But the girl I was hooking up with, you know, it was a little different vibe. It was a little different rhythm. She was more like, cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. So, you know, we can work our way up to that. You can't start off on cut my life. You know? Now you got me fucking the skateboard music. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do a kickflip in the pussy. Do a little lip sync. You gotta find people on a similar vibe, man. I like to smoke from time to time. Anybody else like to smoke? Yeah, I know there's some older people here. I know y'all like to eat y'all weed. You know, the older people, I got a little edible, you know. I got you. I like to smoke from time to time, and I realize too, you know, you hook up with somebody who smokes, you know, you're likely she's gonna bring you food in bed. You know, that's nice, that's sweet. You know, but if you hook up with somebody who does coke, they gonna make your bed. Just get out the shower, all the dishes done. You be like, I didn't expect you to do the dishes. You go with an alcoholic, they will pee in your bed. They will pee. It'd be the cutest girls. I know it'd be the cutest girls that pee in the bed all the time. It'd be the cutest ones, man. You gotta weigh the pros and the cons, man. She cute, but she pees in the bed. Okay. You ain't got no laundry money? Damn. This one girl peed in the bed and I hadn't noticed yet. And she was like, yo, could you get me a cup of water? And when I brought the water, she did like and she dropped it on the bed. Now it's just water and piss. Now you help bring the ammonia out this bed. I'm being silly, I'm sorry. My bad, I've been drinking a lot of tap water. And we ain't got no bread at the house right now. And anytime I tell somebody that I'm vegan, they talk about meat like a bad bitch that I fumbled. Anytime you tell somebody you vegan, they're like, you don't miss. So that girl you used to date, so you don't miss her. You don't miss the way it smells. Smell. So you mean to tell me you don't miss the way she tastes? It tastes a little bit. You remember how she tastes? Every time I tell somebody that I'm vegan, they talk about meat like somebody I fumble. So you don't mind if I bring her in the house and eat her too? I'm like, damn. You're gonna bring her in my house and eat her too? Damn, that's cold-blooded. You gonna cold-blooded. You gonna eat the meat in, but that's cold-blooded, man. There's some perks too, man. There's some perks being vegan. I be trying to tell people, man. Vegan women taste better, man. I'm sorry to say it, man. Vegan women taste better. I'm sorry. I know the sun is still out. I'm sorry. Vegan women taste better. Say it all the time. Yeah. This is a little left field, but I love vegan women because vegan women still got hairy pussies. I'm sorry. Vegan women still got, I love a hairy. We need to bring it back. I did a survey already, okay? I asked men and women. I love good hairy. Hairy pussy is amazing. I love a good hairy pussy's regal. I'm sorry. I know some older people here. Hairy pussy, I love it. Hairy pussy's old school. I like it. I like a little retro. Yeah, look, hairy pussy's like seeing a floppy disk. I'm like, why? I know they still put data on floppy disks. This is nice. I didn't know they were still making floppy like that. This is cool. This is a treat. Y'all know hairy pussy like a rescue dog. They got a snarl. Like, okay, you got a little attitude. Okay, you got. Okay, I like that little bite. I like a little bark sound bite, root beer. I like that. I like a little bite. See, I want to pull back. I see it. I like a little bite. Okay. It's some perks, man. It's some perks being vegan, man. I be trying to tell people, man. Wait till the zombie apocalypse. You gonna wish you was a vegan zombie. Because when you a vegan zombie, you can still hang out with the living. Oh man, this is Steven. He ain't bit nobody the whole apocalypse. He don't even like flesh like that, man. No, he a vegan zombie. Look, watch. See, he won't even bite you. He won't even bite you. Nah, you gotta listen closely. He didn't say brains. He said grain. Y'all got some buckwheat, some lentils in here. Y'all got some beans. That's all he really wanted was some grains, you know. Yeah. He don't even like flesh. No, he good. He don't want no humans. He wants some hummus. He wants. Fuck the humans. Put the humans down. He wants some hummus. They be like, how do you know the difference between a vegan zombie and a regular zombie? A vegan zombie gonna let you know. Vegan zombie gonna be like, I mean, look at you, Frank, looking all lifeless. See, you eating all them processed people. That's your problem. You eating all them factory farm people. See, you need to get on some tofu foot like your boy. I got some jackfruit brain at the house if y'all want some jackfruit brain. I got some at the house. Change up your diet a little bit. See, I'm looking so good, they think I'm alive out here. See, they think I'm part of the living out here. Yeah. I really hope that this comedy shit works out. I follow way too many famous Instagram animals. Y'all don't know how crazy it is to like do a great show like this and then go home and you see Howie the Crab with 1 million followers. Howie the Crab don't even know he famous. He don't even be doing shit. He got one move. He got one, and the girls go crazy. Oh, Howie's so cute. Howie got one thing on me. He got hella hats. Howie got hats. You can't front a man with a good hat game. You know, you got a good hat game, man. You gotta, because a hat to a man is like a BBL. You know, you gotta wear a good hat. Howie got a hat. It's crazy. Howie the Crab actually died and was not replaced. The word is not replaced, but just lived on through another crab. Could you imagine just being ushered in into another famous crab role? Now you got all these hats you never had. Now he's taking pictures. Y'all gotta check Howie the Crab out. He's a phenomenal crab. It's crazy watching him, man, because I'm like, man, I'm nowhere near as popular as Howie the Crab. The job market is garbage, man. Who in here loves what they do? 1, 2, 3. One person says kinda. About 6 people, 8 people maybe who like. That's fascinating. 8 people like what they do, and we live in the greatest country on earth. You know, I find that wild, man. I can give you a couple of red flags for a bad job. This is how you know you got a bad job. When you get hired in the interview, You're all in the interview and they're like, so, you think you can stay? Right now? These ain't my dishwashing clothes. I was gonna go home at first and relax and call my friends and tell them I got a job. Another red flag for a bad job is when the people who hired you start to quit. You show up on Thursday, you're like, hey, where you going, Frank? I thought we was gonna sell knives together. You leaving Cutco right now, okay? No, we was gonna be in here. I thought we was like on a multi-level scheme, okay? Anybody ever been laid off? Laid off? Yeah, laid off is kind of slightly different. The last job I had, I got laid off. And being fired is more like, you know what? We're done with your services. You're fired. We don't need you anymore. But when you're getting laid off, it's like, you know what? We're done with your services. You're fired. We don't need you anymore. But can you still open up for the next 2 weeks? Okay. I guess I'll open up for the next 2 weeks. And when I got this job, before I got laid off, we all have that like, wow employee that we work with. That person that's kind of like, they may even talk back to the manager. You're like, damn, you can talk back to the manager? Okay. And then he's like, man, I was here longer than the manager. You're like, okay. My bad, I didn't know. So I had like this wild ass employee. She was kind of a little ratchet. She was kind of a little hood, you know. Her name was Liz. And when I started working there, Liz was the one that giving me like she was giving me like the in on what was going on at the company. And Liz was like, you know what? To be honest, I almost didn't get this job. I almost fucked up in the interview. And I was like, well, what happened, Liz? How did you fuck up in the interview? And she said, well, when they asked me what happened to my last job, I told them, them bitches had me fucked up. That was your professional excuse? That them bitches had you fucked up? And they still hired you? Yeah, they needed people bad. So we're all getting laid off, and we're going through the laid off meeting or whatever. And the word on the street is, I wonder what's up with the PTO and the sick time, you know? Everyone's asking, what's up with the sick time? What's up with the PTO? So we're all going through our meeting, and word on the street is, we ain't gonna get it. You know, they're not gonna cash us out. So Liz goes in for her meeting, and she goes, so I was curious, what's going on with the sick time? Are you guys gonna cash me out, or are you guys gonna pay out the PTO? And they say, well, you know, we usually reserve the sick time for when our employees are sick. And Liz goes, I'm sick. And she was the only employee to cash out her PTO. So it pays to have a ratchet employee on the lineup. If we're having a conversation, like if we're just talking face to face, I shouldn't be able to feel the wind of your words on my face. You talking entirely too close if I can feel the coming off your W's and your S's. Like this one girl was talking so close to me, I woke up the next morning, it looked like I had alphabet soup on my face. It looked like a front of a fridge. I was like, and you know how when you talk to people, you get familiar with their voice? Even her text was windy. I said, you know what? You gotta do something else, man. You gotta do something. I did a little random research, and the average man runs at 8 miles per hour. The average woman runs at 7 miles per hour. and the average chicken runs at 9 miles per hour. So if you was meant to eat chicken, why did Creator make the chicken faster than your ass? I told my friend that, and he called me on FaceTime with some Popeyes. It's like, this was moving at drive-through miles. I was like, you know what? You ain't my... People don't know how good they have it. People who are not vegan. Like, the fact that you can just indiscriminately pick up something and put it in your mouth is crazy to me. Like, when you don't care where it came from and what's in it, it's wild. Like, you just like, oh, that's a luxury I can't afford. I remember when I first went vegan, I got extremely sick off of eating eggs, actually. I ate some eggs, and I was down bad. I don't know if they were bad, if I cooked them in, I don't know what happened, but I had a coming to Jesus moment about 13 years ago. You ever just be so sick where you just like, God, just, I don't care what it is, just, I would never eat. I won't even eat. I'd be breath there. And that's what actually turned me to go vegan. That, and like I said, a beautiful woman. People don't usually want to admit that, but I will admit that. I will admit that. It was a beautiful woman who played binaural beats and lived in a cabin like this. She was a fairy. She was. And people always ask me, what type of vegan are you? You know, like, do you mind like cross-contamination? I do not want your beef debris on my shit, okay? Yes, I do mind cross-contamination, okay? I do. And don't tell me you got vegan pizza with no vegan cheese, okay? Because that's not vegan pizza. That's tomato toast, okay? You got tomato bruschetta over there that I don't want, okay? Give me some cheese on my pizza. You better crush up some cashews. I stopped smoking cigarettes a couple of years ago, and thank you. And the moment that I stopped smoking cigarettes, all my friends started calling me the healthy brother, or as my white friend said, the healthy nigga. And I was like, man, you can't even say that. But I was like, how am I the healthy brother? I'm just listening to the box. You know, the box has a Surgeon General. I'm just listening to the man on the box. You know, you can't be mad at me for that. You know. Even the box is like, yo, I'm a Surgeon General. I don't think this is that good for you. They have to bring that's the guy from the military. They have to bring in to tell you not to smoke. When I first started doing comedy, I was doing comedy like, you know, I was being really self-deprecating. You know, I was like doing jokes about being broke, you know. And the more jokes I did about being broke, the broker that I was. It's the law of manifestation. You know? The more jokes I did about losing my hoes, guess what happened? And I was kidding. I was just joking. I didn't want to lose them. I was just joking about it. And I realized, man, there's a lot of power in manifestation. So I'm just going to dedicate this last moment for my future self, you know. And I'm sure you guys can relate, you know. You ever in that new Lambo, right? Just in that new Lamborghini, just driving down the freeway, just enjoying your time. You're going to go pick up another little beautiful thing at the airport. You told yourself, I'm not going to fly in no more. But here you are flying them again. And this is the third gold Olympic medalist you've been dating this year. So. And you drive her to that new house right there on the lake. And you're like, yeah. Yeah, the same people who built, you know, the Seattle Needle, they built this house. Yeah, they did this is light work. Yeah, that's their signature. Yeah, I got a planetarium in the basement if you want to. I can take you to Aquarius. I heard your sign was Aquarius. I can take you to the planetarium. you're trying to decide, should we use the indoor pool or the outdoor pool? It's been 8 years since your phone commercial, you're just living the life. You get a phone call, hey, your show in London just sold out 100,000 tickets. We need more floor seats. Hey, put them in. Put the floor seats in. And right before you hang up the phone, your agent is like, hey, wait, Eddie Murphy wants to open up for you. Every time I sell out London, Eddie Murphy want to open up. Damn it. Give him 3 minutes, okay? Give him 3 minutes. Hang up the phone. It's another one champion, so I guess it's time to get down. This has been more than phenomenal. I've been having a great time here with you guys, and I plan on coming back soon. This has just been a labor of love. I've been doing comedy for like 15 years, and I've been vegan, like I said, for 13, and I was looking for interesting ways to do stand-up comedy shows. So I was so happy that Jenny and Aya invited me, and a couple other people on Facebook helped me out to secure this space. So thank you. Appreciate you guys so much for having me. Thank you. My name is Stephen Marcus Rosen. Please follow me. Please. Thank you. And please also support Craig, Robbie, and of course, the Rooster Haus. Thank you so much. Thank you.